Good day, everyone. I hope everyone has an amazing day. It's been a while since we talked and built an amazing JavaScript game based on HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, of course, vanilla JavaScript. It will be a fun game. The name of the game is actually a Whack-A-Mole, but I'm not going to use an animal image because I'm actually an animal lover and protect the animal rights. So I decide instead of using animals, I'm going to use an angry face and I'm going to smash his face or his head with my hammer. Let's have a tutorial. Let's have an example of this video's tutorial. I create a model like this and I create a small animation for the high score, which will be presented. Now here we press the start game and then we try to smash his head like this, and we have 60 seconds in our game, and we try to smash his head as much as possible in order to gain some points. As you see, as soon as we hit his head, the background is flashing, and this shows that we aimed correctly his head. If we don't correctly aim his head, as you can see, the axe has an animation, but no any flashes occurred from the background. And as soon as the game ends, we have some model again and says game over, and it highlights the high score we took inside the game, the highlight score. Instead of have another game and we cannot aim the score of 210, for example, we aimed only for 100. Actually, it's not going to display 100 and going to display the high score that we get from the previous games, and this is it. So let's jump inside our build and see how everything is going. So I created a new VS Code window, and we're going to create a new project. And I open my project folder, and I'm going to name this Whack-A-Mole project. I'm creating a new folder from here, Whack-A-Mole, but an angry face, because I'm not going to use animal images. Angry face. I'm an animal lover. So I create this. I choose my folder and just open it. Yeah. So we have created our project, and I inserted to my project the images. I inserted the anchor face, the dirt pile, and the hammer image, which I found from internet, from a search from Google. Those are free images. And I imported also the hammer sound and the out sound as soon as we hit his head. And now we start to building. Yes, I close also the MP3. Now we create the index.html file. We create style CSS, and we create our JavaScript file app.js. We're gonna create for this particular project, and now I'm installing my HTML. I hit the basics. I say link from CSS. I'm importing my CSS file, and I'm gonna import. Oops, sorry. I'm importing my JavaScript file inside the body. I say source dot and say app.js. Yeah. I say save, and then I'm gonna rename the title of my index.html Buck and angry face. Yeah, because I love animals. So yeah, and I'm gonna insert my Google Fonts inside my game. Google Fonts, yeah. Oh, Google Fonts, sorry. Not Fonts. Google Fonts, yeah. I press enter and I go to Google Fonts. And in search fonts, I say bit, which is gonna be the 8-bit. It was 8-bit, I think. Yeah. Press to start. My gaming styling, font styles. I copy this header tag. I go to my empty. I paste it again, once again, into my head. Yeah. Under this. Yeah. I'm going to my style.css and I'm styling my basics. I say margin 0, padding 0. Those are the basics, of course. Box sizing, border box. Yeah, that's good. I go to my body, and in here my body I paste the other CSS must for the fonts. I copy it and I paste it here. Yeah, we're good for now to go. Let's return to our index HTML and have some styling here. Let me see what we've got here. We are inserting the score table. Okay, I go here. I'm inserting score table. The score table. I create this div, and I'm creating the div with a p tag inside. And the p tag we have the time class. Yeah. And I say here time left. I have it here. And I'm putting as default 60. I'm gonna styling again later. I put my score div. Score div will be again, oops, I have to write it in lowercase. Score div with p tag with excuse me, yeah, p tag with class of score. I'm gonna put as default 0, and I say my score is 0 as default. So after this score div, I'm gonna create another div which will be my holds div, which it will have the holds of the animation. For the animation, as default will be displaying grid. Sorry, holds. I rename this holds. Sorry again. Oh my god, holds. Play stuff. Yeah, that's good. Should I put something inside here? Nothing. And let's leave the modeled div for the last time. I don't want to make anything like this now. And I want to open my index HTML like this. Not for now. Okay. I'm gonna make it live server. Yeah, this is our game div. Don't worry, it will be okay. This looks so ugly now. I'm gonna put it to the side here. I'm gonna get my project to the other side, to the left side. I'm gonna open the window like this for a while. And now let's go to our CSS file and have some styling here. Let me see. I give to my body minimum height of 100 view height as default, and I'll leave it this for now. Yay. So I'm grabbing holds class and I'm styling a little bit. I say position absolute. Position absolute. I say display grid. And I say grid template, columns, repeat 4 times, 160 pixels for each hole. And I give a gap between them for 10 pixels. I'm positioning my holes div, which will be into the middle of my screen. So we say here top 50%. We say left 50% also as well. And we say the width will be 670 of this whole div. And the height of this div will be how much? 630 pixels. And also we are transforming and replacing our div into the middle exactly to my screen. Translate minus 50%, and then once again minus 50%. And I press save. Of course, nothing can be seen now. Why? This is because we don't have any border. I'm going to give some border also. I say border 1 pixel, solid, and the color will be black. I press save, and you can see now my main div is inside to my middle screen. Yeah, that's great. So I want to create also the square div, which will be inside my holes div in the main div. It's a child, for exact. I say hole class div. I say position relative to my holes main div. I say height of 150 pixels, and I give also a width for this. Excuse me, I'm gonna get a little bit to the top. I give also a width to my whole section, and I say border of 1 pixel, solid black. Okay, great. Oops, not holes again. It will be hole with NS. Now we cannot see anything. Let's put a div inside my holes div. I'm gonna create a child. I'm going to my holes div and I say hole. Okay, I press save. As you can see now, we have only one div like this. For this reason, I'm gonna create my holes div hole inside my app.js file. So clear this whole div. I want to keep it simple. Press save. I go inside to my app.js and I say const holes div equals document dot query selector document dot query selector. I say holes. I grab holes div, and now I'm creating the loop for my holes. For let I equals 1, I is less and equals to 16. I'm gonna put 16 whole child divs inside my whole main div, and I'm gonna say ++ here, and here I say let whole. I'm gonna create here a document, an element, sorry, equals document create element, I'm gonna name this a div, will be a div. I'm gonna give this whole class list. I'm gonna say add whole class, and I'm appending this to my whole div. Append child whole. I press save, and as you can see now, I insert every single hole inside my whole main whole div. And after that, we're gonna create the let me see. I'm creating the pile div. Say pile. The dot pile will be the dot pile equals to document create element. Create element. It will be an image element. I say pile dot class list dot add. I'm gonna append the pile class inside this, and after that, to my whole append child, I say whole dot append child. I'm giving the pile which I've created. And of course, for this pile, I'm gonna give source I say dot images, and this will be the dot pile dot png, right? Great. As you can see, it's very ugly. It's not styled. Let's style also this pile. I'm pressing save. I'm going to my style.css, and I'm making my pile looking great. Make those piles great again. The piles position, I'm gonna say absolute for this particular thing. I'm gonna say bottom minus 20 pixels. I'm gonna say left also minus 20 pixels. I'm gonna give a width. Sorry, why it's so at the bottom? I don't like this. Oh my god, the viewers cannot see, and they are unsubscribed from my channel. Oh my god, I'm losing. And I say I'm losing subscribers, and I say object fit, and it will be cover. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the game finished. No, I'm just joking. And you can see now everything is positioned to my inside my whole div, but it's not done yet because it's angled a little bit. In my whole div, I'm gonna say overflow hidden because I want to hide these images inside and behind to my whole div. I say hidden. I press save, and now everything is so clean and so fresh. Yeah. Now I I go back to my app.js file, and let's see what else is left. We are putting the anchor face. Yeah, anchor face. I love anchor face. Let face the document that create element. Oh, create the elements, because if you don't create the element, you cannot play the game. And we say files.class list add. We are adding the anchor face. Great. Anchor face. And inside the face, we are putting our class list. Sorry. Class list add Angry face, like the game of some kind sort of birds, you know. And say equals our source file will be images and angry face .png, and after that we say face dot set attribute, because I'm gonna find each control of the face by the name of the control. We say I'm gonna set attribute of name, and I'm gonna give the name of angry face. Okay, and after that I append to my holds the face, append child face, but be ready because it's gonna look so ugly. Face, nothing is happening. Why? Angry face PNG, images source, angry face inside my hole, right? I'm appending angry face. Oh, I put 2 times angry face class. Okay, let's remove the one, create element. Okay, okay. This is why we cannot see the face, because we didn't even make it look good. That's why we cannot see the face. Let's go back to our style.css and let's style a little bit angry face style CSS and position absolute. Yeah, we see the top of his head. I'm gonna name him, I guess, Charlie. Charlie, it's a good name. Let's rock Charlie. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna say top 140 pixels. Nice. And I'm gonna say left 0. And width will be 155 pixels. Object position, no object position, object fit. I'm gonna give it for contain, because I don't wanna make my face be ugly and stretched like this. And I'm gonna give pointer events all for this. Okay, but we cannot see our face. What's happening here? Let's put him minus 140. No. Top 0. Yeah, we saw him. There he is, Charlie, angry Charlie, I'm gonna beat your face. Yeah. So let's say it again, Charlie, because he's very angry and I think he is gonna be beaten in a second, I think. And say z index for -1, because I'm gonna wanna hide him behind of the dirt wall. That's why I'm giving 0. So in my whole div, I'm gonna disable my border section. I don't want to give any border section. Also, in my main holes of div, I'm gonna disable it. I'm gonna look it like this, and I want to give some grass styling to my border, main body, excuse me. I'm gonna say background dark green. I love dark green. Yeah, that's better. And I'm gonna say overflow hidden in order to prevent any unwanted extensions beside the screens. So move on. I styled angry face, and now I'm gonna style a little bit the score table, which is stuffed to the left top corner, and I don't want to be seen like this. I say score table, I stop here. I give a quick water break. Thank you for. I give font size, excuse me, of 1.5 rem. Oh, I give height of 100 pixels. Yeah, it's great. I give a padding also, which will 0.5 rem from top and bottom, and 1 rem from left and right. Yeah, that's great. I'm gonna display it also flex. Display flex. Great. I'm gonna say flex direction column. And what is this? Yeah. I say justify content. Space around. Yeah, that's better. I say color white. No, it's great. Position absolute. Absolute for that. And I say left. Oops, somehow I opened caps lock accidentally, I think. I say top 5% also. Yeah. And I'm positioning to the correct place. Translate minus 5% and again minus 5%. Yeah, that's better. And I give also a border of. Why are you doing this? 1 pixel. 1 pixel. Oops. It gives an error. Yeah. Because I didn't put this mark here. Solid white. Yeah. But we're not done yet because I have to. I'm gonna make score table. Div for the time left and my score div. We say display flex. I'm gonna position it horizontally. And we say justify content space between. Yeah, that's better. So I'm gonna make the model for the last time. For later on, I'm gonna leave it for later on. And this is it. Now what we have here, we are creating our, okay, we don't have this, doing it, just pressing, okay. So I'm gonna create here now my model pop-up into my screen, and after I press the start button, my game is gonna start. Okay, so I'm moving again to my HTML file and I'm making my model. So I'm coming to the bottom here and I say class model dot model, and I'm creating a big div for the model, and here I say display. Inside the display I say start game. Oops. I'm gonna capitalize everything here. Start the game. After that, in H2 header, oops, again, oh my god, I don't want to have caps lock and capitalized tags. This is totally wrong. I'm gonna say game over. which in default, when the game starts from the 0, it's not gonna be seen. After the game finishes, then we're gonna see the indication of game over. So I'm creating another H1. Oh my god, I don't want to capitalize text. Okay, I say game over. I say high score. High score. I put here epitag with class. Okay, I say 0. Class of high score. Okay, I give it a name. It's high score, and that was it. Okay, we have it here, but I'm gonna style it now because it's looking so ugly. Everything will be great for my model. CSS. Okay, let's style my model. I'm gonna say cursor default, because when I start the game, we're gonna use our default pointer, the hammer. The pointer, this pointer, is not gonna be seen inside my game. But when we have the model section, I wanna have a default cursor here and use it in order to press the start button. Okay. Position absolute. Okay. I'm gonna say width of 100 view width, and I'm gonna give the height of 100 view height here. Great. And I'm gonna say display flex. Great. Flex direction column. Flex direction column. Okay. Justify content, space between, space around. Okay. Space around. And align item center, of course. Align items to the center. Okay, that's great. I'm gonna give background of RGB 17197. Okay, 26. Okay, now nothing is be seen from the behind. Pointer events all. Okay. And after I click the start game here, the button, sorry, my this div by default will be pointer events none, because I don't want to get hit for this div. This div is not gonna be seen after the game starts, and the pointer obviously will be none, pointer events of course. So I'm gonna give also for the last time the z index of 1000. I wanna be sure for being to the top of my div. So I'm giving styling the model button. I give some padding from top and bottom 1 rem, from left and right 1 rem, 2 rems also. Okay. I say background of none. Yeah. I say border 1 pixel. Solid white. Okay. And then I give the color of my text. It's gonna be obviously white. Okay. It's so ugly. I'm giving also font size. Let's put it to font size of 1.2 rem. Okay. I say in order to be clickable, I give cursor pointer. Oops, sorry. You can see now when I go, when I go above to my button, this finger is seen. I'm gonna give also some transition for this because I'm gonna put some hover effect to my button. Transition 0.5 seconds ease, and I'm gonna put also the font family because by default VS Code doesn't recognize the global font styling to my inputs. Okay, we're good. So let's also model style our hover effect to my button. When I come above my button, I'm gonna put some hover effect. Let's style it also. The background will be RGB and alpha 255, and for default will be 0.6. Yeah, I delete everything here and press save. Okay, but I don't like the white color. I'm gonna give the text color as soon as I go above to the control. I'm gonna say green. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let's move on. We have a job to do here. I say model once again, and I'm styling the big header. I say display, flex. I say align items, center, justify content, space between. Okay, and I'm give some padding. 0.5 rem. Okay, yeah, that's better. And then I want to what we say here. Okay, move on. Sorry for my silence that I gave you. My model, the visibility of game over will be hidden. Okay. Okay. High score also. Did we miss something because my bottom white? Did we miss something on model? Because my... Okay. Where's the white color of my model? Okay, let's put here inside somewhere color white because white. Ah, that's great. I think I forgot it inside my model. So model. No, nothing here. But okay, anyways, the text will be white. So let's move on. Nothing can stop us. I stand now the high score. I say high score. Let's get this, grab this class and say margin left. Yeah, move it a little bit to the left, to the right, excuse me. We say 10 pixels. Yeah, that's better. And I'm gonna give some animation. score bump. I want this 0 to bump back and forth, up and down. Score bump. Okay, 0.5 seconds is infinite. I'm going to put it inside the loop and alternate. As soon as we finish the animation, it reverses to exactly to the opposite side and goes down again. So face down, face up, score bump. Let's make keyframes for my animation. Keyframes, score bump, right? Score bump. Okay. From to, we say from, transform, translate Y from 10 pixels. I'm copying this and pasting once again. I say 2, and I'm gonna give it to -10. Let's see, yeah. You see now? My high score is bumping. Nice and easy, but I'm hitting here start game, but nothing is happening. I'm gonna fix this also. And let me see for the model. Why is not happening? Why everything is like, you know, display. Oops, sorry. Display. Did I misspell something? Let me check. Oh, I didn't make anything inside display. That's why it's a little bit weird seeing. File holes display, yeah. Say what's going on. I forgot to. Okay. Display. I forgot to display my style my display div. I say height 200 pixels. I'm not gonna give the color white because I get it inside my model. I say display flex. Sorry, not for this. Flex direction column. Sorry. Yay, that's better. Justify content. Space around. Yes, and align at the center. Yeah, that's better. Sorry for my mistake. I forget to style my div, and we are moving on. So now we are, as soon as I press the start button, I'm gonna make my model div lower down the light, and the game will be seen and put everything in the order. Now, sorry, I go inside my app.js and I go to the top and I'm grabbing some controls here. I say const score equals document dot query selector. I say score. After that, I'm grabbing the time, const time equals document dot query selector time and then let's say const, let's grab score time, start button. Okay, document dot query selector, and I say dot model button. After that, I'm grabbing start button model. Document and query selector model class, and I'm grabbing hash score const high score. Okay, what's happening? Why I put also indication marks? Query selector. I'm grabbing the high score again. Yeah, high score div. High score div. And after that, const game over. I say document dot query selector display okay, display h2, and lastly I'm gonna grab my hammer pointer. Document dot query selector hammer, which will be in the last position. And now I'm creating here the variables let time left. I'm going to reduce the time for inside my interval, which will be loading each 1 second. Let's say player score by default will be 0, and I say maximum score, which will be for controlling our high score, if it's exceeded the previous or not. Yep. So what are we creating? Yeah. Here I'm creating my start button. I'm putting some add event listener, and I say click. Okay. I do an arrow function here for after ES6 started. We can do our functions like this. And I'm growing my model, and I say class list dot add model close. Okay, so let's fix this model closing and go back to my style CSS, and here I say model close. Yes, I say opacity 0 and pointer events none. Okay, let's try if it's working. Yeah, it worked. I press start. Yeah, that's good. So what's next? I go back to my app.css and I say time left. I'm gonna give a value. I say 60 seconds. Player score equals 0 because I'm initializing the game, and everything must be in score.text content. I say player score and time dot text content. I say time left by default, and then the tricky part here for the interval is, in order to clear the interval, we have to declare inside a variable. Okay, if we don't declare inside the variable set interval, it's not gonna trigger the function of clear interval. Okay, let's have this in mind. This is very important because if we don't put it inside a variable, the set interval indication will not work in our game. So I create an variable here. I say let interval. Okay, come on, what's happening? I cannot see my equal sign. I say set interval. Okay, it will be an arrow function here. I open it and I'm going to trigger it every 1000 milliseconds, which equals for 1 second. Okay, our interval now is set, but nothing is doing because we didn't say anything here. Time that text content. By default, we're gonna initialize time left. And let me see. No, I'm not gonna make this time left equals to 0 visible. I'm on this. So we say time left minus minus, and I'm doing my time dot text content. I'm gonna make here a slide control. If I say time left is minus than 10 seconds, I put the question mark. I say I want to put, if it's for example 9 seconds, I want put to the left side of 9 seconds 10, and then I'm gonna append time left. I'm styling a little bit correctly for my eye, and then if it's not minus than 10, I'm gonna give the time left thing. Okay, see now our interval is started and the counter is started also. Let me make it this 10 seconds, and I'm gonna want, you see, 0.9 seconds, and for this 0 1 0 0, and the game finished. But I'm gonna make now this control here. Okay, put here 10 seconds. Okay, 10 seconds. Okay, and now we're making the control of, if we hit the time left is 0, what is gonna make it after that? Okay, let me see where I'm gonna write this thing. Start button, timer. Yay. Okay, if, sorry, time left equals to 0, then make something. I see clear interval, and as I said, it wants a variable. I say timer. Okay, stop the timer. Let's check it if it's working. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and no, it's not working. It's going to why it's not working? Okay, this is not working because I'm not making my div visible. That's why. Okay. Clear interval, nothing. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna fix it this. If it's minus than 1, let me see what's happening. Let's say it's minus than 1. Is it gonna stop to the 0 point? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Once again, hit minus 1. Okay. Never mind. It's okay. It's because it's always yay. Okay. Control see if it's 0. Okay. Now let's make our face move. I say here else. If it's not minus than 1, do the following. Okay. And we're good to go. Now, what is happening? I say const face, okay, equals to document dot query selector all, because I'm gonna grab every single face inside my main whole section, and the childs will be whole divs. Angry face, angry face, angry childy, yeah. And then as soon as I grab every single face inside my main div, I'm gonna make a randomize. I'm gonna choose a random face inside my main whole div, and I'm gonna make this scene animation and then hide animation for my face. So I make a variable and I say choose face. I say equals math dot floor. Once again I say math. What's happening to me tonight? I don't know. Random. I'm gonna multiply it with face length. Okay. Oh, what's happening? Okay. And after that, I say face, choose face by an index, and I'm putting a style to this. Style dot pointed events all. In order to make it clickable, I have to put all. Okay. I say face, choose face once again. I put style dot animation. Face up. 2 seconds ease to this. Okay. And then I say I'm gonna copy this, okay? I don't wanna write it once more and once more and once more and once more. And say add event listener, and as soon the animation ends, animation end, I'm gonna make an arrow function to this. I say face dot style pointer events also none. Excuse me, all. But this time my face will be going to the down direction, but a little bit faster than the previous animation of face. Okay, let me position me to my correct place. Let's see, animation, excuse me, face down. Okay, I'll put 0.5 seconds ease again, and after that okay, I say point add event listener once again. Again, when as soon as the animation down ends, animation end, I'm gonna make another arrow function here. Say face dot style dot pointer events will be none. That means that I cannot click above the head. So let's give it a try and see if it's working. Nothing is seen because we don't have the animation of up and down. So go back to the my style.css and make those animations. Okay, let me see where to put these animations. Beautiful animations. First of all, we've got to make the keyframes for face up, face up. By the way, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. It will mean a lot to me, and please like this video and share it as much as possible in order to go upstairs to this YouTube algorithm and smash this YouTube algorithm. Yeah, I say from, I give some transform, translate Y from 140 pixels to sorry, what is it doing all the time? To transform once again, translate Y minus 130 pixels. Okay, now the face is seen. Let's start the game and randomize one face. Yeah, the face is seen, but it pops out because we don't have the face down animation. I'm gonna copy this also, keyframes. Okay, I'm gonna make the keyframe for face down. Charlie, don't worry, everything will be fine for you. Minus 130, and I say to 140 backwards. Yeah, let's control if it's working now. I start the game once again and see if it's working. Yeah, it's working, but we cannot click it because okay, let's the face score bump done, face down, face up. Okay, we're done, I think, with animation keyframes. And let me see if we have something from my, yeah, Let's find the angry face of Charlie. Angry face of Charlie. Where are you? Angry face. Yeah. Cursor pointer. Nothing is seen. Why? We don't have any Z index of -1. Yeah. Why it's not working? Jesus. Okay, let me check once again what's going on here. The dirt pile, I think. Object fit cover. Okay. Start the game. Okay, I'm gonna move on because I don't wanna waste my time. So now, let's move to click event of Windows. I go to my app.js file, and then I go below to my for loop, and I say window, that add event listener. I say click. When I click this, make an arrow function with event inside. Okay. Okay, I'm leaving the hammer animation for the last time. If e.target name equals to name to equals triples times to angry face, then do the following. Let's check it if we target. Yeah, if we grab the target. Okay, let me check. Open this. We say start game. I press F12. Go to my console. Yo, why I cannot hit Charlie's face? Why? Did I do something wrong? Let me pause the video and search the why. So let's try again once again. I say start game, and I see Charlie's face now. Yeah, I can see it, but when it's beneath the dirt, I cannot click it. Why it's like this? Let me check the code now. Once again, dirt pile, hole, okay, pile. Let's go to my pile, div, cover 100, absolute. Let's say pointer events none, and see what's going on. Pointer events none, okay. And put the face once again to my -1, Z index. I restart the game. Let's see what's happening. No, I cannot see him. Why? Why? Okay, I found the problem because I didn't say put pointer events to the whole none. It sees the whole, the entire div as one. Let me recheck again if it's working. Start the game. Go up. Yep, you see? Now I can click Charlie beneath the dirt and we can console log it. Nice. Oh, also I can, but I'm gonna give the pile pointer events none, so I cannot click his face beneath the dirt. Did we fix this problem? Okay. Refresh. Yeah, I can click him, but I don't want this to be happening. Pointer events none. Scroll down, border none. Okay. I'm gonna give the pile a little bit of z-index, maybe. Pointer events all. I erase the pointer events all from the face. Let me see. Yeah, the problem is solved. Now I cannot click his face when it's below. Okay, we fixed this. Now, what's going on here? Let me see. I'm getting to the site. I'm closing the console log window. I'm fixing a little bit my style CSS file, and we're moving on. Now, what we've got here. Yeah, I'm saving my style CSS file. I'm going to my app.js. I'm raising the console log, and we say here, if I hit his anchor face, say set timeout, do an arrow function, and say document dot body, put this flash effect that we did, that I show you in the beginning of my tutorial. Toggle. I'm going to toggle this class and say flash. And after 100 milliseconds, I say document toggle class again. I say close it, and pscore equals to pscore player score. I give 10 points to myself, and I'm to myself, and I'm displaying it to my score here. I say score dot text content equals to player score. Okay, start the game. Boom, boom. You see, but as soon as hit his face, my score is increasing, but my flash effect is not being seen. We are making this now. I'm going back to my style CSS. I'm searching my flash effect, which I've seen this here. I go to the bottom because I had an order. That's why I put everything in the correct order inside my styling CSS. Background light green. Okay, I hit save, and let's try it. Boom, boom. You see the lightning effect, because as much as said, yeah. Now I'm gonna make the model pop up because the game ends. Let's go back. Flash 10 score 10. Nice. Excuse me. I see. Where am I doing this? above my head. Okay. Above this timer, before this time clean table occurs, I'm gonna make an if else and game over dot style dot visibility will be visibility, excuse me, will equals to visible. And for my model dot class list remove which one, the model close. I'm gonna make it seen again and display my, now here is the tricky part for the high score. If player score is greater than maximum score, okay, then I say maximum score is high score, player score, okay, and then I display to my high score text content. I say maximum score. But if not, the score I earned from this game is not greater than my previous score, then I say high score text content equals with my maximum score. Okay, let's give it a try. I hit the head and I wait a little bit. I gain 10 points. You see, it says game over. I press once again. My score is equal to 0. Yes, 30 points, 50 points. Yes, 70. You see, my new score is now 70. Okay, we've done also for this. Let's move on. What else is left? I want to put some sound to my game. So let's move on to the top and import my sounds. Okay, I do 2 variables. I say out sound, which is as soon as hit Charlie's head, the sound will be heard from Charlie's ouch. I say sounds MP3, and for my axe also hammer sound. Axe, oh my god, no axe, hammer. I say audio that sounds that, not that, I say hammer sound that MP3. Okay, go back to my ouch face, and before I increase the score, I say ouch dot play the sound. As soon as I play the sound, I want to reset the timer and go back to my start position of the sound, because I don't want to waste any time by waiting. If I hit multiple times, I don't want to wait and listen the sound as soon as the sound ends. I want to reset it immediately. And I say ouch dot current time equals to 0. Okay, let's test it. Let me see if, ouch, yeah, see, ouch, 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 it's a 0. Let me test it once again in full screen. Ouch, yeah, ouch, ouch. Nothing is happening.
Ouch!
Great. Okay, let's move on. We've done also with my anger face and everything. Now I want to put to the final move, I'm gonna put my hammer. So go inside my index, and above all of this, put my image dot hammer. I'm gonna give the source of hammer. Yeah, here's our hammer. We're gonna be using this, and we have to style it, of course. I go to my hammer styling div here. At the end, I'm putting my hammer. Let's style this position absolute. If you stayed till here, you're a hero. You've done many things. You've learned many things. I say height 155 pixels. I say top 0 for the start, and left 0. And I'm gonna give some transform to translate, because I'm gonna make the pointer disappear and the hammer will be left. And in order to hit the head, I have to give some positioning with transform translate in order to hit to the correct position when I do this rotating animation. I will give 10 pixels, and for the y-axis I'm going to give minus 40 pixels. Okay, and here's our axis, but it's not functional now. I'm going to make this happen. I go back to my app.css and I open my window. I go to and I say empty space. I say add event listener, and here I'm gonna make my mouse move. When my mouse move, do an arrow function with event inside. Okay, can you see the code? Okay, is it simple? Okay, I say hammer, that style, that left. Okay, I say page x equal plus p pixels. And also I want to move it from the top style dot top equals to e dot page y plus pixels. Okay, but for this particular situation I'm gonna give some extra y positioning. I'm gonna give 60 pixels more, and it's gonna position itself. You see now? It's perfect, but nothing is happening here.
Ouch! Ouch!
I'm gonna also make this rotation. And play the hammer sound. I'm going to my window dot event listener click. I'm coming above everything, and I say hammer that style that transform rotate Y. Didn't I give any rotation to my hammer? Set my div. Okay. Okay. Transform equals to rotate Z index minus 50 degrees, and I'm gonna give some rotation to Y axis to minus 180 degrees, and here I'm gonna play the sound, hammer sound, play the sound, and hammer reset the sound. Current time equals to 0, and then I say set timeout, and our games finishes here, the programming part. I say hammer dot style dot transform. Yeah, it was transform. Yeah, equals to. I'm gonna copy everything from here because I'm gonna change only the z-axis value. I'm gonna say rotate 0 degrees. Okay, let's try it if it's working. Is it giving any error? Because even the sound is not working. Let me see. Oh yeah. So sound. Oh my god. I've programmed it. I think I've given the name of the sound wrong. Hammer sound. Okay. Let me see. Okay. I cannot display the animation. Transform, okay. But now it's not happening. Did I transform rotate set hammer style transform minus degrees. Did I give some transition pointer events? Not. Okay. So pointer events none. That's why I think we cannot hit Charlie's head. Let's have once. What animation?
Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
The animation is not occurred. I want to have animation also. I don't want to see only hitting Charlie's head. Let me see. I'm gonna correct this. I'm not leaving this. Rotate set. Okay. Transform. Hammer style. Transform. Rotate Y. Rotate minus 50 degrees. Rotate set. Rotate set. Hammer style rotate. Rotate. Okay. Rotate position absolute. Transform translate. Pointer events none. Okay. Why my animation is not happening? I want to find this out. I say hammer, play sound, set timeout, rotate 50 degrees, minus 50 degrees, right? To 0 degrees. What's if I put here 50 degrees plus 50 degrees? Oh,
Ouch!
it's not making the animation. I want animation. I'm not living without making the animation. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, I just forgot here to put the 40 milliseconds mark for my hammer animation. Okay,
Ouch! Ouch!
now as I have now the animation for my hammer,
Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
I can make the pointer for the body scene none. Let's go all the way up and say overflow hidden and pointer, cursor pointer. I'm going to give it none. Here is default. And now we cannot see the pointer anymore.
Ouch!
Yeah, we can hit Charlie's head.
Ouch!
Oop. Once more mistake. I'm gonna remove also the cursor pointer from Charlie's head. Face, excuse me. Okay, start once again. Yeah. Yeah. The game finishes here. I'm gonna reset the time to 60 seconds. I don't wanna make it like, 10 seconds mark. I'm gonna give 60 seconds and once more time. I'm gonna give one more try here. Did I save the game? Nope. Okay. Start the game. 60 seconds mark.
Ouch!
Yeah.
Ouch! Ouch!
Is it seen? Yeah.
Ouch! Ouch!
Nice.
Ouch!
Okay.
Ouch! Ouch!
Do I have my voice open? I work here. Yeah. 26 seconds left.
Ouch! Ouch!
Yeah. I want more points. Come on.
Ouch!
Come on, yeah.
Ouch! 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 Ouch!
And 9, 8, 7, 6.
Ouch!
Oops, what's happening here? Why like this? Oh.
Ouch! Ouch!
Yeah, game over. 310 points. Yeah, new world record. Woohoo! And that was it. We had a lot of fun here. If you like this tutorial, please give the thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And let's smash this YouTube algorithm down. Thanks for watching once again, and see you in my next gaming tutorial. Bye bye.